How prepared are we for the epidemics of the future? A question that should have us all thinking. The reality is, epidemics are unpredictable. They can emerge from anywhere, anytime, catching us off guard. Imagine a virus, an organism so tiny it's invisible to the naked eye, yet so powerful it could reshape our world in the blink of an eye. This isn't science fiction. It's the stark reality of our interconnected world. We live in a time where a contagion in one corner of the globe can reach the other in less than 24 hours. It's a reality that's both fascinating and terrifying. Our global community, our technology, our scientific understanding, they've all grown exponentially. But so too have the challenges we face. The importance of being prepared for such scenarios cannot be overstated. Remember, an invisible enemy can strike without warning, changing lives forever. Imagine a world 10 years from now struck by an unknown epidemic. Dive with me into this hypothetical scenario. The year is 2034. A new disease emerges, its origin traced back to a small, remote village. The local health authorities are baffled by its symptoms, unlike anything they've seen before. It spreads rapidly, carried by air and touch, crossing borders with ease as it hitches a ride on the global interconnectedness of our modern world. The world watches in trepidation as the unknown disease morphs into a global epidemic. It's not long before every corner of the globe feels its impact. Economies falter, societies are disrupted, and our daily lives are turned upside down. Yet, amidst the chaos and uncertainty, the world rallies. Scientists across the globe join forces, pooling their knowledge and resources to decode this new adversary. They work tirelessly, racing against the clock to understand the disease and develop an effective countermeasure. The challenges faced are monumental. The disease is like a shape-shifting enemy, constantly evolving and eluding our efforts to pin it down. The scientific community faces the daunting task of not only developing a vaccine, but also ensuring its rapid production and equitable distribution. And yet the world adapts and fights back. Hospitals restructure their operations to accommodate the influx of patients. Governments enact policies to slow the spread and mitigate the impact. Communities band together, supporting each other in times of crisis. And through it all, the spirit of humanity shines. Stories of courage and compassion abound. Frontline workers risking their lives, scientists working around the clock, ordinary people doing extraordinary things to help their fellow man. Through this hypothetical scenario, we see the grit and resilience of humanity in the face of adversity. We witness the power of science, the importance of global cooperation, and the indomitable spirit of the human race. In the face of adversity, humanity's resilience and scientific prowess are put to the ultimate test. Every epidemic, every crisis is a harsh teacher. Yet these trials by fire are not without their invaluable lessons. Each pandemic, from the past or those that loom in the conjectures of the future, holds a wellspring of knowledge, a treasure trove of understanding that we must dive into, dissect, and draw from. One of the most crucial lessons learned is the importance of preparedness. We've seen time and again that a proactive approach to potential health crises can mean the difference between a minor outbreak and a global catastrophe. It's not about predicting the exact strain or the precise hour of an epidemic's onset. It's about having robust systems in place, ready to respond, adapt, and overcome whatever may come our way. Preparedness, however, is not an endeavor that stands alone. It's intrinsically linked to the second lesson we've learned, the critical need for global cooperation. Diseases do not recognize borders or nationalities. They spread, infest, and devastate with a cold, indiscriminate efficiency. In such circumstances, our response must echo this universal nature. Global challenges require global solutions. This means sharing resources, intelligence, and expertise, breaking down barriers, and working together for the common good. Lastly, we've understood the pivotal role of advancements in science and technology. These are our most potent weapons in the fight against epidemics. With each passing year, our knowledge grows, our tools become more sophisticated, and our capacity to combat these threats strengthens. From rapid testing and contact tracing to vaccine development and distribution, technology has proven to be a game changer, a beacon of hope in the face of adversity. So, as we stand on the precipice of the future, these lessons guide us. They shape our strategies, our policies, and our collective mindset. They remind us that we are not powerless against the specter of epidemics. We can learn, we can prepare, we can cooperate, and we can innovate. The battle against epidemics is a constant learning curve, a fight we cannot afford to lose. So, what would the epidemics of the future look like? Pondering on this, we find ourselves at the crossroads of uncertainty and foresight. Future epidemics, cloaked in mystery, could be as unpredictable as the weather or as certain as the sunrise, depending on our perspective. They could spring from unseen corners or evolve from known pathogens, challenging our scientific prowess. Yet, in this labyrinth of possibilities, one thing remains clear: our need for preparedness. It is our armor, our shield against the unknown. It is through the lessons of the past and the knowledge of the present that we can forge a path to a safer tomorrow. Scientific predictions provide us with potential scenarios, giving us a glimpse into what may lie ahead. We might face new diseases or grapple with evolved forms of existing ones. But armed with knowledge, we can strategize, adapt, and overcome. In the face of uncertainty, knowledge and preparedness are our best defenses. The future is unknown, but not necessarily undefeatable.